Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Own Your Own Freedom. And today we're continuing the series on narcissistic 7 deadly sins. And we're going to get into greediness or greed. This is the selfish and excessive desire and longing for material things or material gain to the point where you aren't even considering where those things come from and how you've obtained them. I already made a video on gluttony, and I'll be making a video on lustfulness because they're quite similar, but they're different. Gluttony is usually this insatiable hunger for things to the point like you just cannot be satisfied. But greed is the actual longing for excessive material things. Gluttony usually is talking about food or fleshly, things. I mentioned in my other video that gluttony is sort of like this. Narcissists have this empty pit that it just can't be filled, and then Narc tries to fill this pit with stuff, with money, with food, with trophies, with people, with status, recognition, vacations, people. I already said people, etc. Honestly, the greater the greed, the greater the emptiness. They are slaves to dissatisfaction, which makes it really sad when you're in a relationship with them, because it just feels like this is when they project upon you that you were never enough and you don't give them what they need and what they want. It's not necessarily the supply that they're angry at. They're angry at themselves because they don't understand why they have this emptiness within them, that they just can't be satisfied. And I just, I have to be careful because, when I talk about the narcissist, I have to consider myself. And because I'm a Christian, I have to be balanced when I say that, the only reason why we are different, we as empaths are highly sensitive people, whatever you consider yourself to be, the only reason why we're different is because we were given a level of identity. We were given security. We were given family. In some capacity, we were given love in some capacity. We acknowledge that we have some sort of value or worth. We have appreciation. We appreciate other people and other people appreciate us. We have friends. We understand what friendship is. These are the things that guard us from, truly ground us from exhibiting these 7 deadly sins, or this specific one regarding greed. And this is why, honestly, this is why narcissists get so angry or extremely sad when they can't have, simply put, they just can't have more. They can't have the best of everything. For example, my ex-boyfriend, the one before this last one, he had dreams of going to the United States. I wasn't quite sure whether he wanted to study or to work, but he applied for a visa and he got rejected, which is funny to me because at the time I was like, when we were together, I was thinking, the United States isn't, the place really where you would be rejected. This was even before this current administration. So I was thinking in my mind, like, if you're going to study, the United States would welcome you. If you're going to, even have a job, the United States would welcome you. Like, what was wrong with you or your application that you didn't get? This is the country that receives millions of immigrants every year. What happened there? But I didn't say anything. But he was really upset when he was retelling me this. He was like, yeah, well, if they don't want me, if they don't accept my visa, then they don't deserve the kind of person that I am. And I'm just like, whoa, this should have been a red flag. But at the time I was just like, maybe he's just really angry. No, he was really angry. He was just extremely entitled. And he tried to bury his anger at being rejected, the opportunity to come to the country. But I really felt like, he really felt entitled to come and to come to the United States. And there was a level of greediness because anytime he would mention the United States, he would talk about how much money he could have gotten if he had been there. So it's like there's this greed for material gain and for money and for things and all these, just this whole lifestyle was just him trying to be something that his financial situation would not allow him to be. So he lived in a sphere of greediness. So, and honestly, this is because they were never taught how to be content or to value things that are eternal or value things that are priceless. Actually, I heard a quote from, I think it was from like The Lion King, but it said, the hyena's belly is never full, which is true. They're honestly, restlessly, constantly roaming the earth for more stuff, constantly relocating, and this is the life of a narcissist. They relocate to, if their harem of supply dries up where they are, they will pack up and leave and go to another place and start again because their belly is never full. They, for example, my dad, because I believe he was a narcissist as well, and he would buy a new car and then he would talk about trading it in. Once he saw a commercial for something better or, that was more expensive and newer, he would talk about trading it in. And I'm like, you just bought that car. Why do you want to go trade it in and get another one? Just excessive, selfish, material greed. New houses. They will buy a new house and flaunt that new house. And then if people stop recognizing them for their house, sometimes they will sell the house and buy another one. New friends. They are constantly, refreshing their circle of friendships because they need people, if they are this type of narcissist, they need these people to give them stuff constantly. So if their connections aren't good enough to satisfy their bottomless pit of greed, then they will recycle those friends and find some new ones. So honestly, I believe all of us, if you're a parent or you're going to become a parent, we all need to teach our kids that, there are deeper things in life, and that this life is not just about getting success and being intelligent, or, we need a level of morality. You need to teach why things are the way that they are, why you don't need all these things. Honestly, because I believe that's a true form of love to, our next generation, because all of us are sort of falling into that pit of wanting more, new, better, constantly, now, faster, So anyway, if you like this video and you found it helpful, and you agree with anything I'm saying, write a comment down below. If you want, you can add the hashtag #OwnYourOwnFreedom. And the more people are added to this channel and to this community, the better information that we can get out there, and the more just different perspectives on similar issues that we're experiencing with these types of people. And also like and subscribe to this channel. And if you have anything you'd like me to touch on, leave a comment down below as well. And I will see you on the next video.